Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprint's Dare Mode. We are currently leading off on day 4, even though we've already obtained all of our dares. And this is my first episode coming back from vacation, so I don't even remember. My dares are: you can't eat fruit. If you draft a shop, you have to purchase one thing in it, I think immediately. And then, I don't even remember what the other dares are. They're not difficult. They're not difficult. Dare 4. Day 4. Equivalent. Okay. Let's go take a look at what our dares are. Okay. Dare 1. Exactly one purchase or trade in each shop that you draft. Now, I don't know if this... I didn't read any of the comments on any of the dare stuff. I don't know if this means I can come back to it, or if I draft a shop, can I go into another room and then come back? Like, if I draft a shop and then walk through it, do I just immediately lose? Is it like you have to purchase it the moment you draft it? But yeah. Anyways, Dare 2 is I dare you to never eat fruit again. That one's easy. Bob is safe. Bob's apples are not being eaten. Good for Bob. Dare 3. Always pick the first floor plan while drafting in the entrance hall. That one's pretty easy. You don't think about it. You just go in, click, click, click. Done. Dare 4. I dare you to press no more than one switch or button in each utility closet. We don't have to worry about that because, well, it doesn't really matter since we've already gotten our gym cavern. Alright, first one. Click it. Don't look at anything else. Make this simple. Nice and easy. The storeroom, we love a dead end on the middle. And a parlor. Okay, cool. Alright, so here's what we know. No fruit. No fruit. That one's easy. Never eating fruit. I got that one covered. First one, Dare 3, we're done with it for the day. Dare 4, unless we draft a utility closet, we don't have to care about it. So really, the only real threatening dare we have is to make exactly one purchase or trade in each shop that you draft. Drafting an aquarium would probably end my run, if I had to guess. Because I don't have any way of purchasing things. I'm not going to go in there yet because there's a dig spot. Let's see. Alright, give me just a second and we will get started outside. Glad that you enjoyed my vacation. You can't join or often comment due to circumstances, but I really appreciate your content and enjoy everything that you share. Well, thank you, Chels. Well, hopefully it's Chels and not Shells. Because, you know, I'm big on pronunciations. Also, this is everyone's moment. Go get your water. I just realized I'm dehydrated for the day because I was traveling and flying for 16 hours yesterday. Hydrate or dihydrate, folks. Go get your water, your juices, and or your diet soda of some sorts. Let's go outside to the grounds. But either way, Charles, I thank you very much for the compliment, and I'm glad that you get to join even just occasionally. Okay, the trading post is a shop. We don't really care for that. New floor plans cost additional money instead of gems, or just a shrine. I'm not opposed to the shrine. Streamer luck, yeah. I'm gonna take the shrine. I'm gonna take the shrine and I'm gonna donate my 3 coins to it. Do I have game sound off? No, Emperor. It's just quiet because no music has started playing yet. What does 3 give me? 3 coins. Oh, I got High Roller for 3 days. Okay, where's my notepad? Give me a second. High Roller for 3 days. A curse now? Yeah, that would be a little redonkulous. I don't know if I'm motivated enough for that. High Roller's pretty good, though. Okay, so 3 coins equals High Roller for 3 days. I spelled high wrong in my notes. That's crazy. Hello, Mo. Welcome to the stream. You didn't miss too much. It was mostly just me talking. And I did get my foundation list episode. Okay, cool. Each time you draft a shop room, gain 1 dice. Interesting. Interesting. Don't worry, I guess there's always the VOD. We mainly were just talking about the trip and YouTube comments, and I was just kind of rambling on about some stuff. Wall cursed, call it a day. I'm not gonna lie, Mo. Flying is like my least favorite thing. I hate flying. Getting there was not bad. It was a fun time. I enjoyed it, but flying itself is like my least favorite thing. I don't like being on planes. I have flown on over almost 400 flights, 400 different planes at this point, and it's never gotten better. From the very first time I flew on a plane to now, I don't think I've ever been like more or less comfortable. It's always just the same level of blech. Is the foundation OP? I kind of like the location. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, every box is black. Liar. Every box contains gems. Liar. That means you must be a truther. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. That's a lot of words. Hold on. The statement on one of the... I also didn't mean to click that, by the way. Just to be clear, I didn't mean to just, like, put the key in. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. So, this box is black would be lying, and then this box contains gems, which would have made this true. So it would have been the white one here. I've had this puzzle before. I know this was not the answer to it. I really did just, like, click down when I was just, like, looking at it, and that's my bad. We've had this puzzle before. We know this one's the answer, so I'm sorry about that one. Please forgive me for that. That was poor play on my part. The drawing room or the chapel. A dare that forbids me from losing a parlor game? That'd be pretty funny, honestly. Waste of a drawing room. Chapel? Chapel's not terrible here. Let's take the chapel. What am I doing today? Hold on. How about that? What am I doing? I need to get to the foundation so I can get down. I need to draft something down here so I can lower the elevator for the foundation. There is not a new dare. These are just it's the same dares that we have. Here's a quick view of them, though. Okay. Let's just go ahead and go into the chapel. Spend my coin now. Just get it over with. No. Medi, I have a lot to do with the main run. Like, a lot. Do not worry. There is so much... There's so much left to do in this game. I have crazy amounts of things left to do. I just happen to have Dare run up today because it's casual. First stream after 30 years? Hello, Soul. It does feel like I've been away for quite some time now. Enjoy getting them chidlins from school. Make sure they make it home safe. I don't think Bob's here right now. Hello, Matthew. No, you didn't miss much. We just kind of got started on our run. Nothing crazy has happened so far. I mean, I don't really want to draw more red rooms, but it's a good spot for a furnace, and it kind of just dumps it. The pantry gives us money, though. And the pantry gives us it makes us feel safer about drafting a shop, because we're going to get a dice anyway, so that gives us more money to purchase something. I'll take the pantry here. It may not be the most wise choice, but, oh look, an apple. Click. Haha, just kidding, psych. Yeah, I can't. There you go, Bob. There's your little buddy right there. You enjoy him. A kitchen. I don't really care about the kitchen. The Geist bedroom. If you have a tomb on the estate today, gain an additional 4. I will take this because it gives us 2 ivory dye, and that gives us more money, and it's just cool. I haven't been in this room yet. Oh, that's cool as hell. It puts the Angel of Death, like, in the room. Kind of creepy. If we fail, we're not failing. We can do this. No, Steve, to my understanding, I don't think we have to, oh, look, yeah, you can see the base of the statue out there. Okay, that's kind of funny. He just sticks into it. To my understanding, if you draft a shop, I don't have to purchase it instantly, right? It says make exactly 1 purchase or trade in each shop, but I don't have to do it instantly. Like, I can always come back to it. To my knowledge. Like, if I take the commissary here, I don't have to buy it this very second. Right? Am I safe? I mean, does anyone know? Can anyone guarantee it for me? Because I would like to buy the shovel. Or hell, maybe even just a single gem. You have until the end of the day? Okay, so like if I come over here, these are all pretty bad, and I don't like any of them here. So I'm going to redraw 1 time. That gives me some more coins, and it gives me a den and a closet, which I also don't like. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to reroll 1 more time. Okay, we got the office. And the nook. Honestly, I'll take the nook. We can't even take the office to begin with. But we do have 13 coins now, so here's what I do want to buy. The shovel, as soon as I said it, I'm like, what do we need the shovel for? It really doesn't provide any value for us. Today's goal is to get to the foundation. That's the main goal of today, is get to the foundation. What else do I wish to do? Magnifying glass serves no real purpose unless we get a metal detector and a workshop on top of that. Then we could get the burning glass and try to activate the candle room, which would be pretty good. The microchips, yeah, that's a good call too, going for the microchips. I guess I just get 4 gems for 10 coins. Out of all of this, the set of gems seems pretty good for one thing. I feel like that's better for drafting at the moment right now. So that's it. Commissary is done. We don't touch this commissary again. It is off limits. The courtyard. Lovely courtyard. Okay. Does anyone also know if the shovel is in the shop? Can we get one to spawn in the courtyard? Is that a thing? I don't know. I've never really noticed. You can skip the underground if you have the throne room. That's true. Good spot for the den. Shop does not affect item spawns. Okay. Good to know. I don't want to spend for the office here, and I really hate the concept of the dark room right here. Actually, I don't hate the concept of the dark room here. Unless it forces me to draft an aquarium, which is kind of spooky. We'll wait and see on that one. Dang, another chest? Can I get a sledgehammer, please? A boiler room. Do I need the boiler room for anything? Again, I've been gone for 2 weeks. I'm like running this through my head. Like, what all do I need to do for today? What could the boiler room do for me? Well, one, it does give me power, which could help me with the dark room. Is a pump room of any value to me today without the boiler room? No, locker room and sauna also don't really do anything. The the boiler room would give me what? I really don't know. Yeah, we'll just take the pool. Patio. Not very helpful. Closet. Kind of helpful. Observatory. I don't mind the observatory. It's a northern path, and it gives us a star. I don't know how many stars we have right now, because I can't see it. I do need the shovel to go dig up the second microchip. I'm trying to remember where the third microchip is. This will give me slice? Okay. Sorry, I gotta consume my water. I will take the observatory here. I like the idea of the observatory right there. Seems like it's in a good spot. And a laboratory. Well, it is another north-facing room, so... Oh, so if I get a shovel, I can go get the throne room. That's good to know. If I get the shovel, I can get the throne room. Let's go into our lab and see what kind of experiments we have going for us right now. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Add an additional dare to the dare list? That'd be funny. We're going to go with permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Spend 2 or more gems on drafting a room. Well, this is a guaranteed. It's probably going to happen. Drafting, if you draw the drawing room floor plan, that's also likely to happen since we're going to be using rerolls. And we haven't drafted it yet. So, yeah, I kind of like this one. Let's take this one and see what happens. More dares would be fun, but I can't do more dares on this one just yet. Now, what other computer do I want to get into? Swanson G is our lovely password here. There's no way we're triggering the shelter that many times. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, could we get the shelter? And then I'm like, well, we're probably not going to trigger it, but the office gives us money, even though we can't really use money for anything. Hello, Martin. I guess the shelter is probably it's a smarter choice. What are we going to do with the coins from the office? Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. We'll take shelter because... Oh, Sean, you beat me to it. I was going to say, I want to take the shelter because it... Oh, it can't give us protection. Never mind. It doesn't give us... We'd have to take the shelter. The computer doesn't give us the room. It does. The room itself does. But that's fine. It's still... Maybe we can get lucky and trigger our experiment. Why do I call it Swanson G? It's literally just a joke. Because the first time we got it, I said Swan Song, and then called it Swanson G. Or I saw Swan Song, and I was like, oh, it's Swanson G from the demo. So that's literally the only reason why I call it that. No other reason other than that. Now, I want to get up here to the foundation to lower that thing, but we're about to be out of keys. Today's run's looking pretty scarce. Okay, so the locker room is kind of cool here, but it's not great. Okay, here's the thing. We got a pump room. We could drain the pool. I am in the latest version, yes, I had to update. This gives us more keys throughout the house, which isn't very helpful because we don't have a lot of rooms to begin with. But also, if we don't have keys, we can't proceed. And I think I'm just going to take the pump room and hope that that foundation is unlocked. Because I really need to get to the foundation. Or I guess I could take the locker room and go elsewhere. I don't know. I could just take the corridor as well. Why don't I take the corridor, go back to the start of the run, and play off of this? How about I do that? How about I do something a little smarter here? And you know what? We will just check the foundation because we're right here. This isn't too many wasted steps. I'm not making great min-max decisions right now. Okay, cloister would have been crazy. Are you kidding me? This is what I got right here? The coat check, the lavatory, and the cloister? Damn. We did get a boudoir. I'll take it. How many trophies do we have? I think we have 5. 5 trophies in total. Hey, the safe remained open for us. That's so convenient. I'm so glad they added that. It just makes life that much easier. This is dare mode, David, and these are the dares that we have. If we break any of these dare rules, we immediately lose our run. You may need to go back and pause the video, though, to see that. It's locked. Of course it is. Is this going to be locked? Be unlocked. Come on. It's unlocked. Crazy. And it's a dining room. Even crazier. Okay. Well, that's really cool. Okay, yeah, it makes sense that you're locked. Are you also going to be conveniently unlocked? No, you're locked as well. Okay, well, let's take our, what is this? This is a stuffed wild quail. Yeah, we'll take this. We'll go ahead and take our dinner now, because we're going back to the front of the house anyways. Never punished, never punished. I'm just so good at drafting. Listen, there's luck in this game, but once you learn how to draft, you just get these crazy senses. You're like, I know what's coming. Okay, now we need to go back to the start of the house, I think. It would be the smart thing to do to go back to the front of the house. A shop room could be pretty useful. A foyer. I don't think we need to take a foyer, honestly. I think we should save our gyms. Let's take a billiard room instead. If you lose after day 1, it just restarts the day. Oh, it doesn't restart the entire run? Eight is 8. 16 minus 10 is 6. And times 2 is 20. And 20 divided by 10 is 2. Next we have 11 minus 3 is 8. Times 1 is 8. Divided by 4 is 2. 2 more keys! You love to see it. What about the experiment? Wait, what's going on, Alexis? We didn't miss it. I am confusion. Well, this is actually not that bad of a choice right now. Because our dare states that we can only hit the switches like once, so we could turn on power to the dark room. The foyer would have triggered it? Actually, we should probably just... No, I don't want to spend 2 gems here. I guess we just take the utility closet and turn off the security doors. If you draw a drawing room floor plan... No, the foyer wouldn't have triggered it. We have to... You just... While drafting, the drawing room needs to show up, basically. Okay, so what does my dare say for this? Press no more than 1 switch or button. Okay, so we could do one of 2 things. We could go to the dark room, trigger the power, turn the power back on. Or we could go set security doors to high and turn off the utility closet security doors. Let's see. No, yeah, Alexis, you're good. That was just one of the other dares. I don't think the dark room actually works with our dare list. No more than 1 switch or button. Does that mean you can press 1 switch or button as many times as I want? Or if I can just press it 1 time only? That's a little vague. I kind of need a little more clarity on that. I'm going to take the dark room option, probably, over the security doors, because we've already set it to low, and that's extra steps. I can only push the button one time. I can't flip a switch as many times as I want, because here's the thing. It'll trigger the dark room to off, and then we turn it back on. Okay, well, we're going to go back this way. We need to go back through the dark room. We don't need to go back to the dark room. It's an extra step. We can do it. We can do it. Look, we can come in here, trigger it. There's also a good chance for items, too, when we turn the lights back on. That's why it's a double whammy. And then we should go back down to the hallway. I know we're looking a little lower on steps. Dare you to be as vague as possible, the devs. Parlor room, back to the entrance hall. Yeah. I should have backtracked a little sooner here. It would have been the smarter play. The kitchen gives us a dice. And we can still buy something in it, and it only costs 1 gem. Kind of interesting. I think we're going to do it. We can just get 15 steps. We get 1 more coin. Or plus 5 steps for every red room in the house. The aquarium, instant lose. Don't do it. Gymnasium. It's an okay spot for the gymnasium. It's also a better spot for the closet. Maybe we get keys. The gymnasium gets us extra steps if we were to buy our food item that has red rooms associated with it. But I would rather save the gymnasium for better drafting up to the foundation and take a dead end here for the closet. What do you know? It's a shame we did not pick up the magnifying glass. It is a shame now. We're just going to go ahead and buy... Oh, I guess we might as well just buy the tomato soup now that I think about it. I could re-roll 1 time to get enough money to buy 15 more steps. Do I need 15 more steps? Yeah. Yeah, probably. We should go use one of these. No, we need to save it because we need to make sure we get something by the foundation. Do I usually stream each Friday at the same time? Actually, I try to stream daily. I've just been on vacation for 3 weeks. We're just going to take the tomato soup. 1 purchase has been made. The locker room. Okay. I can't take the locker room. It's okay for the sauna, though. 20 extra steps for tomorrow. Good spot for it. Locker room could be better up there. Anyways, let's just take our sauna. And usually it has a gym in it of some kind, right? No? No gym? Okay, just some coins. Still, though, the sauna is going to be good for tomorrow. Hey, a key card! Look at that! Okay. That's kind of interesting. Looks like we might run back past to our security room over here. Alright, let's go ahead and do keycard system. Regret passage. Offline mode to... Doesn't matter, we'll just keep it unlocked. Unlocked. Set security level to high, please. This is pretty good for us. Next, where do we go from here? Back into the dark room. We've done. So now we need to go to the utility closet. Bump that switch, and then play up from the observatory. I almost went the wrong way here. Commissary, Nook, Courtyard, Den, Billiard. Okay, cool. Den, Billiard, Utility Closet. Dark room. On. We're safe. Don't touch this room again. Get me out of here. I don't like it. Okay, we don't have to go to the dark room yet. Yeah, we should in case there's items. There's a battery pack. Really? That's what I got out of this? I don't want a battery pack. Wow, that was all I got. Don't like any of these. Pump room's all I can take here. Okay. I guess the safe and smart thing to do is go back over here and play around the foundation with our limited gems and keys resource and dice. I have no need to come over here and lower... We could drain the pool, not necessary. I guess we could still lower the reservoir by 1 to take the boat across. But that's still not... Yeah, I guess that would be nice. I don't know. I'm going to go back first. In my head, I don't want to mess with the pump room. In my head, I had a specific plan for why I didn't do it yet. Alright, this should give me my slice, my extra footsteps for the day. I'll take my 3 footsteps. Okay. Locked door. You hate to see it, because we know this is locked. So we might go back up to the dining room and do it from there. I hate that. I'm gonna play down from the dining room, though, because it gives me a better chance of getting what I need at the foundation. That's the biggest goal right now, is get to the foundation. And get that lever flipped. I don't even remember why. I just know I need to do it. Okay, we're back at our dining room. Let's use one of our keys that we have. Okay. My allowance has been raised, and I would like to... I would love to keep it for more experiments, but it's an extra reroll. It's just a perfect room, genuinely. I couldn't ask for a better room right here. I hate that it brings us down to 1 gym, but I'm taking it. We got 1 experiment triggered as well, so I'm not too sad about it. In the grand scheme of things, it's quite nice. And we do get our gym back as well. Let's get that taken care of. Now, we have several chances here. And it was locked. I'm glad we used our key here. Okay, passageway, pretty good. Would prefer literally anything else, though. How about we redraw this way? Nothing. Nothing. And we got the gymnasium. Well, it looks like we're taking the gymnasium. It's the only way we could do it. I didn't think I was going to get so scuffed on my rerolls, but, I mean, we take it. Foundation lever. Lower, please. Maso Zavra Palma. I hope I pronounced your username correctly, but thank you for becoming a channel supporter. I very much appreciate the channel support. Wow, that sounds cheesy. Maybe I should change my name from that. Are you going to continue the gameplay from before on Blueprints? As in, like, the regular series? Yes, absolutely. I'm just doing a dare mode today. Like, tomorrow when I stream, which I do plan on streaming tomorrow, we'll be playing regular Blueprints again. Like, main storyline. I don't like any of these. Guess it's not a bad spot for the lavatory. We don't have any keys, though. I'd need keys or something. A sledgehammer would have been so good this run. Goodness gracious. Maybe not the same time tomorrow. I don't know exactly tomorrow when I'll do it, but... last time on Blueprints. That's me always being like, I don't know what the hell I did. Okay, well, all of these are locked, but we can get down to the basement now. Yeah, I don't know why we're getting so many boxes. Okay, so we can go down now, but I don't have the basement key, so going down is pointless until I get into the antechamber. But we did get what we needed to from the foundation, which was the lever. Now a coat check could be good. But we just need a basement key. So today, the rest of today's run is figuring out how can we get to the antechamber with 16 steps left. It's not looking very likely. Still though, we accomplished what we wanted to overall. Oh, the basement has the disc, that's right. You binge the old lives and you can finally watch it live. Yeah, you're fully caught up. This is it. This is where we're at right now. Interesting. A garage. 3 keys. That does give me access to both of the doors up top, but I don't have a lever of any kind, and the garage ends the run here. What if I just take the West Wing Hall and keep playing, risking it and try to get another key? It's really not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. The garage gets me 2 rooms up here, but these rooms do nothing for me. I guess we'll just take the West Wing Hall. And maybe we get something cool. It's locked. Are you shitting me? Row 4 is locked? Come on. They're both locked! Okay, you know what? That's a pretty funny ending to this episode, honestly. Oh. Why the fuck are both of these locked? With the key card, with the oh man, what a bummer. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not complaining. Today's run, we accomplished our goal. We accomplished our goal. We got what we needed. We lowered the foundation elevator. That was the important part. Tomorrow, we still are going to have Blessing of the High Roller, which makes our shop dare basically negated for the next 2 more runs. And then we'll see. I wonder if I'm going to get an extra dare tomorrow. I am curious about that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty solid. Oh, excuse me. Yawning away. I'm tired. Another. We don't need the foyer. We wouldn't have had the gyms to keep playing if we took the foyer. Oh yeah, there wouldn't even be enough steps to go back up. You're right. That's a good point. Okay, well, that's going to be it for today's episode of the Dare Mode. So we're going to call it a day. In the hallway. Still a productive day, though. We set out with a starting goal and we accomplished it, so not a single one of these episodes has gone poorly for us. Mount Holly Stately Manor, total rooms 33. We made it to rank 8, we took 96 steps, we found 6 items, and there were 2 new rooms. Nice. Okay, well, I think that went pretty well. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!